Welcome back, everyone. So today we're going to try to spiff up this village a little, starting with the animal pens. We have some pig pens over here that naturally spawned with the village, and I'm going to add cows to that with one large building, just housing both of them. I will then make a rainbow sheep farm, and then of course I'll have to update the houses, starting with a house where all of the beds will be for all the villagers. Then I will make a house for every type of villager. It's gonna be a little bit heavy-handed with some building here, but I do have to still figure out what what style of buildings I want. So I'm definitely gonna incorporate a lot of the terracotta use to kind of keep it similar to how it all spawned, but I am going to incorporate a little bit of quartz. I don't know if that'll be full blocks, stairs, or pillars, something like that, to help tie it into the carriage style a little bit more. Something approximately like this is what I'm thinking of doing for the pigs and the cows, because the leaning portion over there, the little bit of shade that they want, and facing this way, away from the carriage, away from the road, so they can have a nice peaceful farmland view. So I think I'm going to go ahead and duplicate it on this side over here for the cows, and then I will transfer them over here, mainly because I want them to be together. Now the cow corner has been more or less duplicated, except I've made it a lot bigger because I will definitely be breeding these cows much more than I'll be breeding the pigs, specifically for leather purposes. Let's do a quartz house with acacia roof to fit the theme of the two pens. All right, let's get on it. Okay. Huh? That one's right. With that on top.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Now that the materials have been gathered and this area has been cleared, we're going to start making the sheep wool farm, and we're going to follow Trilum's tutorial, which I've seen quite often all over the place. The sheep have been transferred to their little holding pens, and now all I need is two more, what are these called? Two more chests. I need to get rid of that pen and then shear all of them and put shears in there and build the enclosure around them. I've gotten rid of a couple of the houses along this here row, and I'm thinking of building the longhouse with all the beds. Maybe that way to have kind of more of a central area over here. I don't know if I should dig back some of this hill. I probably should. Here. Absolutely not. You are not going to my house with my beds in it. Mm-mm. I see what you're trying to do, and it's not appreciated, and I'm gonna go ahead and have you leave. Oh, look, you found it. There you go, buddy. At this point, I essentially had run out of quartz, so I decided I might as well go to the Nether and get some while mending my tools at the same time.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
That little adventure left a sour taste, so I decided to stay in the overworld for the time being and get my quartz from villager trades like a sane person. Pom 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 zaddy. I've found a bird's nest in my travels, and now I'm just making more birds. Bird's nest. Bee nest. Beehive. Use your words properly, please. So the only thing that is needed to finish this area off is a little table, just a tiny one, to check books out if you're anyone other than all these librarians who happens to wander in and want to take one of the books. The Stone Boys. Now, on one side, we will have some glazed terracotta, orange, red, green, and blue, with maybe a block of quartz on this side to support that. Dripstone, polished andesite, granite, go. Be our guest. Don't be depressed. La, da, 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 da. And let's go with carrot, gold carrot, apple, gold apple, potato, baked potato, beetroot, borscht. There we go, that's nice. I've traveled a kind of a long way, and there's the swamp over there, and there's just a cold biome right here, so I am making a couple tadpoles. I've brought home 2 frogs so far from the swamp and bred them, so there's a couple tadpoles in the desert right next to us, which I'm hoping by the time I get home they'll be already full grown, and now I just have to sit here and wait for the cold ones to spawn and grow up. I found a new wolf I haven't tamed yet. Let's see if he'll... No, come back, come back, come back, come back, I love you! What? Bruh. What if I take you and forcefully... Let's see. Maybe tonight I'll be able to find a couple more skeletons? Because that just wasn't fair. 6 bones and nothing? I seem to be creating more and more side quests for myself. The frogs are already grown up and ready for me to take them. They're in the hut. But both of my leads are being used. One has the dog that refused to be tamed after 6 bones, so now that it's nighttime I have to go find some bones. And then the other one is a fox, because I found some berries and I know where a couple other foxes are, so I would like to go ahead and tame him, or breed him at least, for that advancement. Let's see, will you behave? You will, good boy. Cutest little peeps. And the Enderman's gone, I see. You boys can follow me. Welcome to the family! I'm sure you'll enjoy it here. I'm gonna go get the last couple of frogs. It's really a very long trip. I don't know how I'm gonna handle it all in one episode. It's just inconceivable. Ooh, okay, never mind. I guess we have to wait. And we don't stop waiting, 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 and we don't stop waiting. And they are done! Come on, boys. We've got all three of you now. All three types. Let's go home. Let's go home. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Let's go home. Since the houses are done, this kind of central area looks like Dookie. So I want to make a little area where they can come and worship their queen. Because obviously, why not? Regular in here. We want slabs on the side. Golden iron. Oh yeah. Then we're gonna need to put a little bit of a carpet over there for my tushy. Then the red carpet. Oops. One over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. Now, at the end of every day, they have the privilege of coming over here and worshipping me. I'm very proud of what I was able to accomplish this episode. Let's take the grand tour now that everything's done being built. Straight away from the carriage, we have the Stone Boys. To the right over here, we have the Book Boys, which you're not supposed to be in here. Down here, we have the inn, absolutely filled to the brim with bodies. Probably all sorts of sweat and fart, but you gross. Then we have the central town area with my throne. In the corner we have Fleshman over here with all the warts that we could possibly ever need, with a brewing stand that's all ready to go. Moving along here, we have the sheep farm with the rainbow roof, a couple trapdoors above the actual doors so that the villagers can't keep coming in here, hopping up on here and getting stuck inside the farms with all the sheep. We still have our original farmland and our original tree farm in the back over here, which will eventually need to get cleaned up. Then across the street from the inn, we have the Stick Boys, which probably is my favorite building from the exterior because I really love the colors. The white with the dark oak and the various green variants. It looks nice. Next to it we have Weed Boys, which are actually the farmers, with their own interior. They've got their honey on the side. We have circled all the way back around to the cow pen, the pier for the fishermen, the single fishermen, the pig pen, and the diamond mine. That's it for the tour. Alright, let's go update the map. Then this one that way. There we go. It's definitely a lot more updated. I see the roads. I see the throne. The sheep wool farm is the most recognizable thing. The last thing to do is to name our dogs. Let's scooch you closer to the entrance. You will be Mr. Herlock Sholmes. You will be Dr. Juan Jotson. And the third one the prettiest one is gonna get the ugliest name, unfortunately. But you know, life has to be a little bit more fair. So you'll be 221B Baker Street. Actually, let's transfer you over by the throne so that the villagers don't get any ideas about attacking me. This way? Hey! Psst, 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 psst. No, this way, ya dummy. There we go. This is why you're named 221B Baker Street. You're dumb enough for it. But you are pretty. I love your coat color. And look, look, look. Everyone's just in time to come and worship me. Ooh, matches my outfit. Hear ye, people of the village. Come bring whatever offerings you want, and I will judge if they're good enough. And if they're not, you may or may not be executed. Depends on if I'm feeling merciful. You can go back to your homes now. Unless, of course, you want to honor me in some way. Maybe do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Alright. Now shoot. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.